Who does the economy help anyways?
Everyone.
She's a conspiracy theorist. Yesterday, guys, I hit the streets once again to follow the freedom or lockdown protests, whatever you want to call them, here in Melbourne, Australia, where the protest organisers played a little cat and mouse with police. My full report will be published exclusively to Rebel News as soon as it's ready, as soon as possible. You'll actually get to see how filing our Supreme Court action with your help changed police tactics, but that's to come. In this video, I decided to challenge the protesters as they dispersed from their final pop-up protest location in Footscray, which is a Melbourne western suburb at the end of the day. It's important to note, yesterday Victoria recorded 14 new active cases of COVID. Today, even lower at 11. However, the Premier is still refusing to lift any of these harsh restrictions early. They're here to protect us, protect Victoria from this virus that has had 14 active cases overnight. 4. That's a lot of cases, isn't it?
No, that's not a lot of cases.
What do you mean? If you do the maths, there's 6.6 million Victorians.
Yes.
What's the chances of catching the virus?
Oh, I don't know. You'll have to do that sum for me, Avi.
0016 or something.
That doesn't make sense.
But isn't it justified? I just can't... Listen, I understand. I get where you're coming from, but there's been 14 cases overnight. I think the economy should be shut down.
No.
What do you mean, though? You are outrageous. You are putting us all at risk. Shame on you.
Daniel Andrews is the one killing people. Look at suicide, look at the mental health crisis which is being created, the domestic violence, the alcoholism, the drugs, right? Locking people in their own homes when they're perfectly healthy people. He's the one with blood on his hands, and he's saying he's saving life.
But how can you say that? There's been 14 cases overnight. Don't we deserve a curfew?
I don't look at the numbers.
14?
Of course we don't deserve a curfew. That's ridiculous to have a curfew. 8 p.m.
Have you never been grounded before?
Everyone's, no, not in my family. They gave me a lot of freedom, you know. But 8 p.m. everyone's got to be tucked up safely in bed. It's ridiculous. You can't travel more than 5 kilometres. It's totalitarian stuff. And we say we're a democracy. That's not democratic. There's nothing democratic about that. And no one will take responsibility because it's got nothing to do with a health crisis. That's why they're all passing the buck.
Nice to meet you, man.
How you going, guys? You all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are we here for exercise?
Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah. I've got this belly to get rid of, right?
Me and my sister, we are like your biggest fan. We love you.
Oh, what is wrong with you guys?
14 cases.
Doesn't that justify shutting down the economy, arresting pregnant mums, journalists, senior citizens? Doesn't it justify it?
Totally justifies it, and totally justifies passing the omnibus bill to lock up people like us just for having an opinion, right? Just for having an opinion. Totally justifies it. I mean, you should have done it years ago.
It's been long enough now, 14 cases today, we don't need to be in lockdown anymore, we certainly don't need this curfew.
Are you saying to me with a straight face that 14 cases doesn't justify shutting down our economy, curfews?
You were at the Black Lives Matter rally, you saw how many people rocked up to that. Why can't they do it for this too? You know, why can't they?
Because.
Because, you know, it's a disaster. So, what do you think the end game is here, mate? Let me interview you for a second.
I have no idea. I'm just really worried about the 14 cases overnight.
Oh, I know. Especially because there's been protests for 3 weeks in a row. You expect these numbers to be through the roof right now, right?
Yeah,
but we're super spreaders, apparently.
What do you mean? I'm suspecting tomorrow's going to be 18.
I'm from the UK, I've been over here for 7 years, my family live in the UK. Since we've been in this lockdown, the UK, okay, they've got 4,000 new cases today. My family have been on holiday overseas twice. My friends go to the pub. They do things that normal people do, that what we are used to doing.
But you know the British are not normal.
No, we're never normal.
Just wanted to make sure we're not fake news here. Can I ask you one question? I want to ask you, who's worse, Dan Andrews or the poop you took this morning?
Dan Andrews.
If you enjoyed this report, make sure to hit the like button below. Spread the love, then share it to spread the truth far and wide. And don't forget to subscribe to Rebel News and hit that little notification button on YouTube to ensure you don't miss a thing we do. As you know, I'm taking on the state in the Supreme Court, and I can use all the help I can get. So please go to and share standwithavi.com now too.